Hello, fifth grade. This is Miss Gibson coming to you with grammar practice for today. So make sure you have Tuesday, April 14th, 2020 out. And if you have your grammar notebooks or grammar notes or any type of grammar resources, you can definitely take those out as well to help guide you through this lesson. All right. So let's scroll down to see what we'll be working on. We are working on verb tenses for today. So we're going to do this first piece together. It says read the sentences below and then notice what is different about all three sentences. So, sentence one, Miss Washburn watched the Patriots game. Sentence two, Miss Washburn watches the Patriots game. And sentence three, Miss Washburn will watch the Patriots game. Think about what's different and what you're noticing with these three sentences. All right. So, what is different about all three sentences? Exactly. They are all in different tenses for the word watch. So, watch is the verb. And right now, we have this in past tense, present tense, and future tense. Realize future tense will always include or be a verb phrase because it's something that you are going to be doing in the future. So, it's like will eat, will watch, will play. Okay? Watches. This is in present tense. She is currently watching that Patriots game. And then for past, watched, ed is at the end, helping us identify that this is in past tense. Okay? So now, the first piece of grammar, you guys are going to identify if the tense of the word in the sentence is past, present, or future and write it on the line. Go ahead and pause the video and get started. All right. So, welcome back from working on this piece. So, let's go through these together. Number one, I am so disappointed by behavior. First, what is the verb in this sentence? Am. So, this is a to be verb. So, you guys need to understand that this is the verb that we're looking at, which is helping us identify the verb tense of the sentence. So, this is present because they are talking about currently being disappointed by behavior. Okay. Number two, Meg broke her leg. What is the verb in this sentence? Broke. This is past tense because it's not saying break, okay? So broke is the past tense version of the verb break. Number three, what is the verb? Love. So this will love is the verb phrase, which is what we were talking about with all future tenses. Like it needs to incorporate that so you can understand that it's in the future tense. Number four, what is the verb? Visit. So we visit the Senate. This is present because it is not talking about we visited, which is past, or we will visit, which is future. Number five, our senator delivered a speech. What is the verb? Exactly, delivered. So this is in past tense. Again, that ed at the end helped us out here. So this is telling us that this is past tense because he already did it. Number six, you will read about it in the newspaper. What is the verb or verb phrase? Will read. Exactly. So this is making it future tense. Number seven, members members of Congress discuss many issues. What is the verb? Exactly. Discuss. So this is present tense because it is not giving us a past tense or future tense um, verb or verb phrase. Lastly, the voters will elect members of Congress next November. Verb phrase, will elect. So this is future. And of course, if they are talking about something in the future and giving us a time, like next November, we know that this is in future tense. All right. So you guys are going to get into the last piece, which is write the verb in parentheses in the correct tense to match the context clues in the sentence. Again, you need to make sure you are reading this correctly. I am going to do number one with you so you understand how to do this. Okay, so you have your verb in the parentheses. You need to make it past tense, present tense, or future tense to complete the sentence and use the context clues that are around you. So it says last week we blank the three branches of government, and our word is study. We know if we're talking about last week, that is in the past. So we need to say we studied in order to complete this sentence. So you are putting the correct tense of this word on the lines. Okay? Go ahead and pause the video and get started. All right. Let's go over 2 through 6 before you guys get into your exit ticket for today. So, number 2, as head of the executive branch, the president blank the law. So, I am saying it enforces, which is present tense. So, he is right now enforcing the law, which makes this sentence enforces for the verb enforce. Number 3, last year, the president rejected some of the bills passed by Congress. What is the context clue I used to help create this sentence? Exactly, last year. So again, if it's talking in past tense or referring to anything in the past, then I know that I need to make this word or verb that I have past tense. Number 4, the 9 Supreme Court judges will decide that case later this year. How did I get will decide? Why am I using future tense? Right, because it's talking about later this year, which is making this something that's supposed to be happening in the future, and it's not from the past and not today. Number 5, now the bill sits on the president's desk. What context clue did I zoom in on for this? Now, because we're talking about right now, then we know that is the present. So I know that I need to put this word in the present tense to complete this sentence. Okay? Realize if I wanted to put this word in past tense, I would have to put sat. So it wouldn't make sense. Now the bill sat on the president's desk. No, it's talking about today. And will sit on the president's desk is the future. I'm not talking about future. Lastly, I voted as soon as I turned 18 years old. Why did I put voted? Exactly. Definitely past tense because we're already talking about somebody's age that already happened. Okay? Now, the secret code for today is my favorite brand of sneaker ever. Now, if you know me, of course you would know this because I always wear Nikes. So the word is Nike without the S. So make sure you're spelling that correctly. It's Nike. All right, go ahead and get started on your exit ticket.